Hello again, my friends. You're back here with the Toad, and today's my birthday. So I feel really good today. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a moment. First thing I want to talk to you about is this little shout out I just want to give to this. That's the wrong way around. That's right. This guy, Dovidas. That's the name of the channel. Dovidas. Traveller in time and space. And look, I didn't have enough space to write space. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Dovidas. I spelt it wrong on the other side. That's why it's this. Dovidas. If you don't already know this guy, check his channel out. The guy is an absolute genius when it comes to music. I've never seen anybody. Well, I used to work with a music teacher, and this guy could just pull songs out of the air. He could read music like we read. Well, I read the alphabet. And he could play umpteen different instruments. We were both working with the homeless people at the time. It was really funny what careers you have before you become outreach homeless workers. But the point was, anyway, that's another story. But this guy, I've been watching him for a few months now. Every time I watch the channel, I find something else. The man is amazing. He's one of the best guitarists I've ever seen. Electric guitarist. He does play acoustic, but on an electric guitar. So what this guy does mainly, what I'm saying, is he does outdoor events, plays his own stuff, you know, but he also does requests. So if somebody wants him to play a tune, he'll play it. Or mainly he tries to get people from the audience to come and sing. And he's got no ego. He really gives the person that's singing credit and gives them time and brings the best out in the song. And whatever song he just plays, and it is fantastic. He's really good. Then there's on the website, there's also a lot of his own stuff. You know, there's a bit of it when he's in the band. There's stuff on another channel, talks about his history, his life, but I ain't going to get into that. If anybody gets into the channel, they can look that up themselves because it's a bit personal to him. But anyway, if you don't already know this bloke, let me just see if I can get this in focus a bit more. Yeah, I can't already see it. Yeah. D-O with a squiggly line for it. V-Y-D-A-S. It was one word. There's like a blue icon thingy on it, if you don't already know it. He's already got well over 1 million, nearly 2 million subscribers. So, you know, I'm not doing this as a push for his channel because he don't need that. But the man is brilliant. Makes my day. Every time I watch him singing or performing, every song he's done so far, it's just took my breath away. Admittedly, I am easily pleased, but that's another story. But anyway, if you get a chance, nothing to do with knives, this is something to do with music. Have a look. It's in America, by the way. There we go. I'll put that there just in case anybody wants to have another look later on. You can see it. Right. Anyway, so this is mainly I'm talking about first. So a couple of days ago, we had a new freezer delivered, and I put it all in and whatever. That was all okay. But we had this big box left over. Of course, I've cut the box down to small bits, and I normally use these. This is what the point of this video is about. Not as much anything else, but I thought I'll use this. It's in my pocket. Been good for everything else. I tell you what, hurt my hand so much. It just didn't work. I mean, an hour I was on this box. It was a big box, and I was cutting it down to little strips, you know, as you do for recycling. It really hurt me. So I didn't use this again. I won't be using this again for that type of thing. Heavy use, no. Now, I've got a condition in my hand, Debutant's contractor. I've got it in both my hands, but it's mainly this one. I had it cut out of this one quite many years ago, and I've got it both my feet, funny enough, as well. But as you see, I can't straighten part of my hand there. You know, it's a growth, whatever it pulls on your tendons, and the old Viking disease they call it. But that area there is very tender, so I have trouble gripping. I have no real major strength in this hand, but I have trouble gripping anything for this hand, and that was right where it hurt me. So I won't be using that knife for that again. It's just because there's no padding or anything. That's really where the problem is. You know, it just caught. It was a mixture of things, but yeah. Anyway, it hurt me. So, and I realised I've never mentioned these before. This is what I normally use. these Gerber Moments. I bought these. I mean, I've been collecting knives for a couple of years now. That's all. I mean, obviously, I'm a relative newcomer, but I had these before that. And this is the folding version. I bought both of them simply because I just got over the fact that there was two knives the same. One fixed blade, one folder. Both as good as each other. Really are. Yeah, I would recommend either one of these, but I'll talk about this mainly. To be honest with you. I can't force this open that much. Right, yeah, that's good. This one is what I normally use for cutting cardboard. And it just slices and slices and slices. It's a heavy duty kitchen garden knife. This is what I got this for. This is what I use it for. I use both of them for. I get covered in crap. They do all sorts of dirty work and keep on coming. I have no idea what the steel is. Some sort of metal. But yeah, if you don't already have one, get one. They're cheap. I think 25 quid is all the cost. And either one of them, whether you go for the fixed blade or the that one, don't matter. They're both as good as each other. And that is a pretty good, you know, well, not as good as that. Obviously the lockup's pretty much there. But that itself is just a fantastic knife for the price. No frills knife. And it feels fantastic in the hand. But this one doesn't hurt my hand when I use it for hours, as I have been doing in the past. So anyway, that's all about that. So in the meantime, I've changed to this. This is my daily carry now. So a message come through about something. Yeah. The Gerber. They're the Gerbers. The Kaiser. Of course, I'm doing this during the day, which I don't normally do, because as I say, I'm actually awake for a change. So this is all UK legal anyway, so I thought I'd as well change to this. Now, the point is, it's my birthday today. Now, I was going to be getting something else for my my dear lady, the poor lady that kissed the toad and didn't turn into anything. But anyway, so I was going to be buying, she was going to buy me a belt sander, but for various reasons I decided not to do that. So she's just given me some money and says, buy yourself a couple of knives. So I bought myself a case, my first case, which will be hopefully coming tomorrow. Possibly, Heinz are really quick at the moment, so there's a good chance it will come tomorrow. If it won't, it will definitely be by the next day. And another Kaiser, because I do like Kaisers. So I've got another one of these. Bit different. Anyway, I'll show you when it comes. Now, when it comes to case, the only thing I've got to compare cases with, because I've never seen one in real life ever. You know, we don't get them in England. I've got this, but to me, is top quality. So I've got this to compare it against. I know it's only Rough Rider, a lot of people will be laughing, but when I think about what's a really high quality knife, I mean, I know these are good quality, that's fine. But when it comes to traditionals, I don't really have anything to compare it against something like this. So this is a £40 knife. The case was twice this price. Case knives are very expensive in the UK. I don't know how it compares to America, but for what you actually get compared to the likes of Marbles and Rough Riders and Queen and all the rest of it, they're easy twice the price. And there's not really much to compare against. I mean, you go for things like Boker and things like that, and they, you know, the price goes up. But they tend not to be as much the traditional types. But if you want to go for this type of traditional knife, with a stag bone and what have you, yeah, they're expensive. But I'm led to believe they are worth the money. I will find out when it comes, and when it comes, I shall talk to you about it, and we'll see. Do I think it is worth the money or not? I don't know. I hope so, because it's a birthday present. And yeah, my beautiful girlfriend has bought me this for my birthday, as well as another Kaiser, as I say. So I'm hoping it's going to be one I'll be keeping for a long time, just for the memento side of it. Why is this here? Just simply because I like it. Again, like I said, what do I compare it with? What do I compare the case with? I compare them with these. This is what I've got. This is what I've all got. Maybe I've been spoilt. It's that thing about driving around in old second-hand cars all your life, then suddenly get into a brand new car. You'd never realise what you're missing. Driving a brand new car, if all you've been driving is a 20-year-old banger, and then all of a sudden you get used to it, and then you see all the faults in the old car. I use that as an example because that happened to me for years and years and years. I drove old cars, didn't see the problem with them at all, until I finally got a good new car, and then I thought, what was I driving them pieces of shit for? And now I won't look at anything old. I only go for new stuff as far as cars are concerned, because of the safety and all the rest of it. And that's another story anyway. But besides that, let me just say again, check this guy out. Travelling time and space, I like that. Even though I didn't have room to write space. No space to write space. There's a bit of an irony there. But yeah. David Ass. Have a go. If you don't already know him, check him out. He's a musical genius. I'll guarantee I'll put my name on it that you will not be able to watch his performances and not go, wow. First thing I would do is type in or have a look on the channel and do his version of Wicked Game. When he does that, he does a few versions where people have asked him to sing them. And I know from what I know about his personal life, it's got a lot of meaning to him, but I didn't think that was a very good song myself when Chris Isaac did it. This bloke, he just put so much heart into it. It's a bit like when Disturbed did that song, The Silence. You know, they turned that into a different sound, or when the old Man in Black did the Hurt song, the Nine Inch Nails song. It's like, I just never realised how much passion there is in that song. But that's another story. This isn't anything to do with music. Right then, that's me done. I'm off to play with the puppy. Oh no, she's gone to sleep. I just wanted to play with the ball a few minutes ago, but obviously she's got bored waiting for me. What was I thinking? I was going to say something else, and it will come back to me in just a minute. If you just bear with me a second, I'll just fiddle around with this while I try and remember. Right, you can actually sort of open this one-handed. Look at that. And that's good for me, having these dodgy pincers. But I do like this. This is nice. I think it's very simple, and it's sharp and all the rest of it. And N690 steel. It's nice. Feels good. Looks good. And by jolly, it does you good, as I say. Oops. There you go. Listen to that. Click. Click. Oh. Puppy's squeaking and asleep. She must be dreaming. Chasing rabbits, I suppose. Right. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash did hurt. That was what I was going to say, yeah. And then that's also things like Leonard Cohen doing Hallelujah. You know, these are all classic songs that stir your blood. I'm a big fan of Leonard Cohen. You know, obviously he's passed away now, but I was a big fan. I still am a big fan. Anyway, never mind. I'm confusing myself now. So until next time, my friends, take care, stay sharp, and I shall see you out there. Bye bye from the Toad.